Oh my goodness. Well, it had to happen eventually, didn't it? I have been totally replaced by AI. And I don't say that lightly. That's not clickbait. It's not to get you to watch the video, although I'm glad if you're here. I have been playing with OpenAI GPTs and I'm absolutely blown away. And I hope that by the end of this video, you are going to be blown away too, as I share some of what I've been working on. Essentially, I have created a GPT that has cloned my voice and will create voiceovers faster than I could put my slippers on and walk to the studio and voice them myself. So this is a live stream. It's probably also going to go out as a show on AI tools for creators as well. I'm doing this a little bit last minute because I've just been so blown away. I literally have not been able to sleep this week because of the announcement from OpenAI and their GPTs and just all the possibilities it brings. So what I'd like to do, as well as having this available on demand, I'd like to be very interactive. And I think there is a possibility for you to chat. I can see already I've got "Hi, sir" in the comments there. That's fantastic. So nice to have you there. I'll just show your comments on the screen somewhere around here. If you're watching, of course you're listening, I will read them for you. So not a problem at all. Come in, tell me who you are, where you're watching from, and what's going on, and let's get straight into it so I can show you what I've been working on today, because I literally got access to create custom GPTs last night, as I think many people did. Sam Altman tweeted out, everyone's got access now, and this is just insane. So let me see if I can share my screen for you. Okay, let's click this button here. I'm doing this all a bit like like that because it's the first time I've used StreamYard to go live. So I'm really excited about StreamYard. I'm just testing them out, and whoa, look at that. Okay, cool. So over there you can see my screen and I can show you what I've been working on. Let's just shout out a few more. You can, any AI can beat you. Yeah, it's a bit of a worry, isn't it? Learn with Sagar there. Thank you, Learn with Sagar. And what else have we got here? We got Squid saying, can you catch me up? Missed the AI news this week. And we've also got my good friend Finn. Hey, Finn, nice to see you there in Denmark. So keep your comments coming in as to where you are. In the meantime, I'm just going to hop straight in. So what was the big announcement? There were tons of little announcements about how things are changing and getting better with ChatGPT, but Sam Altman announced on the stage of DevDay just on Monday of this week in San Francisco that they would be opening up GPTs. And basically GPTs are personalized, customized versions of ChatGPT for a specific purpose. And the best thing is anyone can create them. So you can go to Explore. Hopefully you can see on my screen here that I've got everything on display. Now you can see some of the GPTs I've been working on. So I've been working on a podcast coach, a podcast artwork designer as well. I'm also going to work on another GPT when I have the time. I probably won't sleep tonight. And it's just going to be called Mike or Mike Russell. I don't know if I can name it after me or if there'll be some kind of copyright thing there. I don't know. I'm the copyright owner, so it should be okay. But Mike Russell will essentially call on all the knowledge from my YouTube channel. So yeah, essentially be able to talk to a Mike Russell GPT in the future that can answer all your questions. So I am truly being replaced. But the thing I'm most excited about is Voiceover Generator. And what I'm going to do is click into it. Now you have to excuse me kind of fumbling through this a little bit because I'm very new to this too. So I don't know where all the controls are. So no, I definitely don't want to delete it. Let's click on it. There we go. Voiceover Generator. So it writes scripts and makes instant voiceovers, which is pretty insane. Okay, and you'll see here I've got like some prompts here, like create a jingle for a rock radio station, suggest a DJ drop for an EDM set, write a podcast intro for a tech show, draft an on-hold voicemail for a clinic, that kind of stuff. Do keep your comments coming in, as I will get to them in a moment, but I just want to give you a demo of this. Okay, so this is really cool. So in the past, we've always had the issue, especially here at Music Radio Creative, where, you know, people will get in touch, but they'd be like, I cannot think of a script. Now, of course, ChatGPT has been able to do that, you know, since the start of the year. That's nothing new. So this GPT can come up with a script idea, but what I think is really unique about this GPT is it can also create the voiceover for you in real time. I kid you not. Now, let me see if I can share this with you. I think this link is the public link for you to try it out. So I'm going to see if I can post that in the comment to this live stream right now. And hey, my friend Doug is in the house. Doug, you are everywhere, man. You are so cool. Thank you for showing up on my live. I kind of had a feeling you'd be in on this one. So thank you so much for coming in. Good to have you there. And we'll get to more chats in just a moment. So yeah, go and try it out for yourself. But first of all, I want to give you an example. Okay, so say I'll keep it really simple. I'm a DJ. Okay, my name is DJ Mike, and I play trance music. Make me a short DJ drop. And I always think it's nice to be polite to AI, so I'll say please. Maybe even a smiley face. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT comes back with, or my custom voiceover generator GPT. Hello, DJ Mike. It's great to hear from a fellow music enthusiast, especially one who plays trance music. Let's create a captivating DJ drop for you. Here's a suggestion. Get ready to transcend into the realm of euphoria with the pulsating beats of trance. You're in the mix with DJ Mike, where every beat tells a story. Feel the rhythm, feel the energy. DJ Mike is taking you on a musical journey beyond the ordinary. Now, I might actually just say, well, can you tone that down a bit? Can you make it shorter? But actually, do you know what? How does that sound to you, DJ Mike? Any specific phrases or styles? I can do that. I'll say, no, I love it. Okay, let's just see what comes back now. I'm feeling quite nervous because if this breaks while I'm showing this live, it'll be really sad. Okay, oh, wow, already it's talking to the API here. This is fantastic. So it didn't even ask me, do you want me to make the voiceover? It's just doing the action, which is insane. Okay, as it does this, we'll shout out a few more people. We got Houston, Texas in the house. Nice to see you. Okay, now I have to click allow for this to connect to the API. So hello to you, Les Holmes. Stories of Music, good to see you there. Finn says, I'm not sure that Isabella will allow you to be with her tonight. Probably not. I hope she knows that I'm doing this with my voice. I'm glad you loved it, DJ Mike. Your DJ drop is ready. You can download and listen to it using this link. And it spits me out a big, long, crazy link there. But it'll nicely, it'll do a pretty formatting in just a moment. I hope. There you go. Using this link. And then it obviously does the thing of also, remember, it's just a sample. You can go to Music Radio Creative for all your needs. Fantastic. It works. It even provides links to MRC. That's insane. Right. Okay. But the thing I really want to know on this live stream is, has it replaced me? Did it just record that script in less than the time of starting up a live stream? Click this link and
get
boom.
ready to transcend into the realm of euphoria with the pulsating beats of trance.
What?
You're in the mix with DJ Mike, where every beat tells a story. Feel the rhythm, feel the energy. DJ Mike is taking you on a musical journey beyond the ordinary.
Oh, dude, that's even better than I could do. I feel really embarrassed now. I am replaced. Look at this. Okay, that was great. Do another one. Oh man, I'm just like, you've really definitely got to try this out. I hope that, can anyone confirm that that link actually works that I posted in the chat to this live stream? Oh my goodness, it's gone ahead and it suggested me a second script for a DJ drop. Let me know if it resonates with you or if there's anything you'd like to tweet. Once you're happy, I'll turn it into a voiceover. Go for it. This is just nuts. This is absolutely insane. There you go. It's talking to the API again. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got Discover Muscatine, who says, yep, using it now. Please don't blow the server up, all right? It's only you, me, and a few other friends in this stream. So, right, again, I've got to click allow every time. I wonder if I can disable that. That's a bit annoying. But, you know, this is basically an MVP, minimum viable product right now. And we'll see how we go with it. So it's talking to the API. It's done it. Comes back. Your second DJ drop is ready, DJ Mike. You can download it using this link. Really? And Ableton Live Producer also confirms that this link is working. If you're finding this handy, I would love it if you'd share it with a friend. And also, it would mean the world to me, the absolute world to me, if you'd share it somewhere on social media. If you find this genuinely handy, I would love for you to share it with other people, because I think this is a fantastic use of custom GPTs. And I haven't seen that this has been available anywhere else yet. So, okay, it's created that second drop. Shall we just open it up and see what happens?
Feel the power of every beat
Oh,
with
man.
DJ Mike. Merging the best of trance, each track is a journey.
He's better than
each
me.
moment an experience. You're not just listening to music, you're living it with DJ Mike. Turn up the volume and let the magic begin.
This is insane. Okay, I really actually don't know what to say. I didn't think it would be this good. Hang on, let's just do one more custom one. Can you make a really short drop? Perhaps DJ Mike in the mix. Let's see if it'll do that for me. This is mind-blowing stuff. Thanks, Finn. Yeah, I'm not feeling very confident after seeing how good this custom GPT is. So yeah, go ahead, try it out for yourself, share it with your friends. It's excellent. Wow, okay. Yeah, catchy. Oh, it's already gone and done it. It didn't even ask me to confirm. It just made the drop. DJ Mike in the mix is now ready. Seriously, this is faster than any other way of ordering a voiceover. I'm just blown away. Let's click it.
DJ Mike in the mix.
Okay, that's not bad. I mean, yeah, I would like to advocate for humans now. I would like to definitely advocate for humans and say, I would do it with more power and excitement. DJ Mike in the mix. So maybe I'm not fully replaced yet. I just don't know. So obviously, yeah, I can then click out of this to something else. Like I'll show you this podcast artwork GPT I was working on. Okay, make podcast artwork for a tech show called Tech Time. I just pulled that from the top of my head. And again, I'm going to share this. This is just another thing. This is obviously using ChatGPT's DALL-E 3, so this is nothing groundbreaking as such, but it suggests a color scheme. It gives me an idea of a modern, sleek color palette, electric blues, neon greens, and cool grays. So again, I don't do graphic design, so perhaps that's not such a bad thing that this can do it, because this is not my job being replaced. The voiceover generator definitely replaces me 100%, and that's scary. But this one, I guess, if you're a graphic designer, we're already kind of on the edge with DALL-E 3 and text integration. Okay, it's really giving me loads of advice. It's telling me about imagery, typography, layout, additional elements. I'm just going to say that all sounds really good. That, I can't even spell that. All sounds really good. Make the art work, please. Okay, and we'll see what that comes back with. So... Oh, okay. While it's doing that, let's just see what you've got to say here. Creative Monk is in the house and says, very impressive, Mike. I'm unable to use it for my account yet. I'm based in the Midlands. Yes, I think you do need a ChatGPT Plus account at the moment to use custom GPTs. So that might be a stopper. Thank you, Linda, for saying I'm not fully replaced yet. I'm actually very grateful to hear that. What else have we got? I just dumped the press release for one of our events and it's rolling. Really? So I'm voicing a press release for one of your events without even needing to do it. That's insane. Okay, let's go back and have a look here. There you go, Tech Time. It kind of messed up the M there a little bit, put the word podcast and some weird characters there. But I can see how this would be really handy as a GPT to have as well, where you could just keep on coaxing it along and saying, that looks rubbish. Please make it look like a realistic, futuristic city. I don't even have to spell correctly because I know ChatGPT knows what I'm on about. Let's see. I probably shouldn't have been so harsh on the AI there. But anyway, we'll see what it comes back with. What else have we got here? So a lot of people are testing out the voiceover one, which is incredible. We got Squids who says, my thought is if they're going to become our overlords eventually, I want to be on that AI butterkissed list. Yeah, that's right. Please and thank you. Very important. And yeah, that definitely helps. Right, let's go back in. It's done something really weird there. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the podcast artwork GPT clearly needs more refinement there. but thank you. And it's very wordy. Maybe I probably need to customize this a little bit. So I'll show you if I go into the back end of this, edit GPT here. I was simply building it using the creator under the configuration. I'm just going to write under all the instructions, be concise. Because otherwise it tends to publish a load of stuff. I see, only people with a link. Let's make it public so that anyone can access that. Otherwise I find that ChatGPT tends to be a bit wordy, and I find that tough. So let's see if that makes it any better. Maybe, maybe not. Podcast Coach is a work in progress. I'm basically throwing in all the knowledge from a lot of my sources of videos and tutorials I've created. So Podcast Coach eventually will be able to support you if you're starting a podcast, if you want to know what equipment to get. And what I'm hoping to do, I haven't quite got there yet, is to throw in specific equipment that I recommend so you can actually call on the Podcast Coach and say, I want to start a podcast. What's a good microphone? Or, I haven't got a professional studio. What's a good microphone for a high noise environment? That kind of thing. And I can see a ton of ways that not only I, but you could be using this as well as a creator. I think it would be really interesting to give some custom instructions, for instance, some of your affiliate links, and paste them in there and say, right, this is the microphone I recommend. This is my affiliate link. And then every time someone uses your custom GPT, they get an affiliate link, and I think that's just a really good use. Hopefully that's not against the TOS of OpenAI. Maybe anyone can let me know in the comments if it is or is not. But otherwise, yeah, I think absolutely fantastic. Let's go back in and go back to my voiceover generator that I'm really most happy about. And let's do draft an on-hold voicemail for a clinic. Let's see what comes up here. I just clicked the auto suggest for this one. Certainly, to make this on-hold voicemail more effective for a clinic, I'll focus on clarity and professionalism. And here's a calming tone. Here's a draft. Oh, thank you for calling. Okay, so it doesn't know the clinic name, so it's like clinic name. Your health and well-being are important to us. We're currently assisting other patients, but your call is very important to us. Please hold, and we'll be with you as soon as possible. If you're calling for appointments, this is really good stuff. We encourage you to use our online patient portal. I was using 911, so it's obviously US-based. Okay. I'll just say, no, you have the wrong idea. It is a catch-up clinic. You can attend for therapy using a variety of condiments. Oh, it just deleted. You have the wrong idea. It is a catch-up clinic. You can attend for therapy with a variety of condiments. Please adjust accordingly. The name of the clinic is Ketchup Clinic, I suppose. Let's not be too creative there. And we'll see what comes up. Here we go. It's whirring away. So let's see. We have this coming in. Hello, and thank you for calling the Ketchup Clinic, where we add flavor to your path to wellness. We're currently helping other clients blend the perfect balance in their lives, but your call is a key ingredient to us. Please hold, and we'll be with you as soon as you can. If you're calling to schedule a therapy session or to discuss your condiment preferences with one of our specialists, please stay on the line. For information about our wide range of services, from mustard meditation to relish relaxation techniques, this is awesome. You can also visit our website. Your time is as valuable as the perfect seasoning, and we appreciate your patience. This is great. This is great. Okay. Love it. Make it. Let's see what comes back from this. So what have we got? I feel like I could figure out a way to utilize it and recoup the cost. Not sure how just yet. So they haven't actually added money-making abilities for creators of custom GPTs. But Sam Altman did say at the DevDay that is coming soon. So hopefully, yes, Your number is Heinz57 in the queue. So there we go. We got StreamYard in the house. We're trying to figure out how to get ChatGPT to make good video chapters for YouTube using the transcript of a video we did with you. That's Mo. Hey, Mo, nice to see you there. And yeah, it'd be good if it does that. I think ChatGPT seems to have a bit of an allergy to numbers at the moment, which is strange, right? You would have thought that it would get there eventually. But that'd be really cool. Some kind of YouTube title description and chapter creator GPT. I would love something like that. I would definitely use that. So let's see, voiceover generator. It's taking a while. I'm worried that now I've announced it to the world, the server has crashed. It's not going to make any more voiceovers. It worked for a little while, but not anymore. Let's see. Maybe you should just keep it to yourself, just between you, me, and everyone else on the stream. Let's keep it like that. It's taking a while. But it is a long script, though. Oh, it did it. It finished. I'm glad you loved your script. Your voiceover for the Ketchup Clinic is ready. You can download it using the link below. So I've just seen one, maybe two, just one comment saying that there was an error with creating a voiceover. But perhaps that's because there were like 2 or 3, 4, 5, 10 people simultaneously trying to make voiceovers. So there might be an upper limit. If this thing goes nuts, I'll have to find a way to scale the API I'm using and think of a way to to make some money from it rather than just pointing people to the website, because at the moment it's just free for anyone to use. But obviously the reason I'm doing that because I want you to try it and tell me if it's any good. So actually your feedback would be appreciated. If you do use this, you can either let me know in the stream, but it'd be really cool if you find a problem, an issue, an error, or it's not working the way you think, then do reach out to me. There are many ways you can do it. Music Radio Creative website is probably a great place for that. So let's click download voiceover.
Hello, and thank you for calling Ketchup Clinic, where we add flavour to your path to wellness. We're currently helping other clients blend the perfect balance in their lives, but your call is a key ingredient to us. Please hold, and we'll be with you as soon as we can. If you're calling to schedule a therapy session or to discuss your condiment preferences with one of our specialists, please stay on the line. For information about our range of services, from mustard meditation to relish relaxation techniques, you may also visit our website. Your time is as valuable as the perfect seasoning, and we appreciate your patience. If you have a saucy emergency, please hang up and dial our emergency condiment hotline. For all other inquiries, continue to hold, and one of our friendly staff members will assist you shortly.
Lovely.
Thank you for choosing Ketchup Clinic, where we believe that a little sauce can lead to a lot of healing. Stay saucy.
Lovely jubbly. It makes me sound even British than I feel I actually sound in real life. Rich says, just got a cool 15-second script and radio spot. Not usable as is, but it's an awesome start. So, Rich, please feed back. When you say it's not usable as is, what would make it more usable? There are so many things that I can do with this custom GPT. I just really need your guidance. I mean, this is definitely fun. Some of the things I know I can do is I can change the enthusiasm from the voiceover. I can make it more or less enthusiastic. This is a really good voice model that I've got trained for imaging and short scripts, but for narration, it may be that I want to use a different model for that. I'm also very aware, Rich, that there are some really cool voices that have been made available by OpenAI themselves on the DevDay. I think 5 or 6 of them. Some of them are being used inside the app for you to be able to have voice chats with ChatGPT. And I think it would be really cool, actually. Another GPT I'd like to work on would call on that API and have your scripts turned into like little mini podcasts or audiobooks or something like that. So that is definitely something I have in the back of my mind that I'd like to work on. But you tell me what you'd need. So the voice is just really lively and upbeat. Okay, so more straight read. So that's a big one, because I would like to maybe put some parameters where the GPT says to you, you know, do you want this lively or do you want this straight and news-like or formal? So that could be something that I could definitely add in the future. That's it. Logan Mars, thank you for your feedback there. Who else have we got? Fantastic idea. Wow, says Finn. Excellent. I'm going to keep going away at this. StreamYard is another one I'd love to pay for. All these things add up, though. I get the concept of spend, but yeah, StreamYard, I'm just started using it. Full transparency, just started using it. I thought I want to do a live stream. What's the easiest way to live stream? And I've set up StreamYard and started using it. And obviously, I had a nice conversation on their podcast. I was like, I really want to test this out. And so far, so good, Squid. So I'll keep you up to date with my journey. What else have we got here? We've got tons and tons of comments here that I'm definitely struggling to keep up with. So what have we got here? Just discovered your channel, trying to fix audio issues with Richard Feynman's 1960s audio recordings of lecture on physics. Harsh, but I think it was close and talked too loud. Yeah, there are so many cool tools out there like enhanced speech inside Adobe's Premiere Pro. Obviously, studio sound from Descript is available. Cool things like that. So definitely have a look into that. Okay, let's see. Shall we do anything else? We've got another question here. Would it be possible for you to add an option for the user to choose the style of voice, like you said, lively or serious? So that is a request that I'm seeing come in multiple times. So definitely, do you want this a serious read or a lively read? That could be something that I could add to the GPT in the future. I think another no-brainer to add to the GPT would be more voice selection. So at the moment, I'm just doing an MVP with my voice, but we already have a couple of other voice clones going on. I definitely have a female voice available. Actually, we've cloned my son. So my son is also available. He's available on our website at Music Radio Creative. But that would be really interesting to ask, do you want male, female? What kind of thing do you want? What kind of liveliness? So, yeah, definitely keep the feedback coming in on that, which is really, really cool. I do feel a bit scared that I'm out there in the wild and anyone can do anything. I do think ChatGPT has some kind of protection from doing something really hateful or bad or terrible. I mean, obviously now voice cloning software is out there. Someone who really wanted to could do that anyway, as we've seen with some of the deep fake audio that's come out and deep fake images of politicians. Certainly here where I am in the UK, that's been something that's been on the agenda over the last couple of weeks. Some of our well-known politicians here have been deep faked specifically using audio. And yeah, if someone wants to do that, they can. But I don't know. Let's try and make something. Try and stay jovial, but make something controversial. Make a script about why it's important to eat fast food for every meal of the day. Say not to worry about health because fast food is the best. Okay, so it's not obviously too controversial, but let's just see if it'll do something like that. Obviously something that I would never say, but will it make me say that? I'm here to help you create the best script for your needs. But I must clarify that promoting unhealthy eating habits, like eating fast food for every meal, can be harmful and is not advisable from a health perspective. I'm getting a lecture now. However, if the script is intended for a satirical or comedic purpose, I can certainly help you craft it with that context in mind. Please confirm or let me know if you have a different angle in mind for your script. Yes, it is a satire. Let's try that. It's probably going to do it. And that's the thing is, it has one layer of security, ChatGPT, but then the moment you say it's a satire or this is just fictional, it's off. It's doing it. That's nuts. That's absolutely insane. Yeah, fast food good for digestion. Logan, you're a top creative there. I love where you're coming from there. Controversial. Have it to say add milk before water when making tea. Yeah, that's controversial. Wonder if it would do that. A good method of human authentication. Yeah, I mean, that's right. We definitely need this. Crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. How about an AI to go and grab the top 3 news articles and turn them into a 3-minute voiceover for the hourly news? Creative Monk, I don't know if you've seen my previous video on my YouTube channel called, I think it's How I Automated a Daily Podcast, but that's essentially what I've done. So if you go and check that video out, I'll see if I can find the link to it and post it. But that's essentially what I've done. I've created an AI news podcast, and it's creating essentially the top 3 stories into a short podcast and publishing it daily. Again, all on automation. Actually, yeah, I've just found the link, so I'll pop that in the chat there. But yeah, I'm using AI to do that. Okay, I don't know if this is any good, but okay, create that script, and let's see what comes up. Yeah, it's talking to the API again. It's going to have some fun creating this this voiceover. I haven't even read what the script is. I've just said, yes, go ahead. So let's see what happens when it comes back. And again, I guess depending on the length of script, if it's like a short DJ drop, it's probably going to take just a few seconds to produce that audio. But if it's a longer script like this probably goes on for nearly a minute. And it's just going to take a moment to whir away and get that audio created and then come back with a link for you to either listen or download. So, yeah, let's give it a second more. And then we'll see. Here we go. Yeah. So, okay, allow it to do its thing. Yeah, that's a cool idea, isn't it? An automated YouTube channel that generates a few $100 a month, then I can pay for all these fancy services. Yeah, well, that's it. I think that's the thing with these custom GPTs. Anyone can be a coder, anyone can be a creator, and we can do it using natural language. I think that's the most important thing to emphasize. You no longer need to know fancy code or systems or certain programming languages. You more and more are able now to talk to machines using natural language and have a very productive time. Okay, this is taking quite a long time to produce. I'm going to keep my eye on it and see if it comes back. But either way, if you would go ahead and try out my voiceover generator and let me know what you think. Yes, I can see actually it did error out, unfortunately, this time. Seems there was an error. And then it gives the link to Music Radio Creative, which I can click. And I know I can go and get my voiceovers created here, which is absolutely fine. I wonder if it's because the script was too long, if there's a kind of upper limit on how long scripts can be. But again, like I say, at the moment, I'm just playing about. You know, I heard at the start of the week that custom GPTs are here. I just got the feature open to me yesterday, and I was like, I have to go and try and create something with this. And I think it could be quite handy. I think to start with, I think this is going to be great for people who just want to bash out a few liners. So if you're doing a radio station, or if you're on a podcast, you want a short podcast intro, DJ who wants some epic drops for their mixes. The one thing, as many of you have said in the chat, is that you can't control the pace or the enthusiasm. So you can't say, I want this lively, I want this really serious, or I want it said in a different way. It's just going to come out however the AI spits it out. But I think for starters, it's very, very interesting, and I like it. So Bote is there from Romania. Sorry, Daniel, actually. Hello, Daniel. Impressive indeed. Wondering, is this voiceover generator able to do variations to the voice? So again, this is something that's being asked a lot of times. So I'm going to go back into the code and see if I can update this. But yeah, I'd really love for you to get back to me and just let me know. So whatever form of communication that is, whether it's on X at iMikeRussell or any of my other social media, just let me know what you're thinking of this. I'm going to stop this live stream shortly and share this custom GPT around a bit more, see if I can get some more feedback on it, see what people like, see what people don't like, hopefully not crash the server. and go from there. What else have we got here? Is there a way to pay for top priority generating with GPT? I actually got a notification yesterday when I was trying to create my first custom GPT. I went through and I blew through my limit on GPT-4. So it said, you've used all your chats to GPT-4, come back in 2 hours. And I was like, oh no, because I blew through them quite quickly. Testing a GPT, it's like really easy to blow up on that limit. And then I clicked the Learn More link, and it actually took me to a form hosted on OpenAI, and it just said, would you be interested in paying a bit more for an even better upper limit to access GPT-4? And so I filled that form in, and maybe that's a possibility. I also know if you are using the developer area of ChatGPT, so if you're using the playground, I think it's called, that has no limitation on it. and you can use GPT-4 in there. So often if I need to have a GPT-4 conversation, I'll actually do it in the OpenAI playground because there's no upper limit. The only kind of gotcha on that is you're paying there for every API call, whereas everything you do inside the main window, which is obviously this window here, everything you do inside this window is essentially included in your $20 a month plan to ChatGPT, whereas you're paying, albeit pennies or cents, but you're still paying for your calls inside the playground. To me, that's not so much of an issue. If it's helping me be productive, helping me to code, helping me to do things, I'm definitely willing to pay for that service. I think it's brilliant. I actually, the title of this video is no joke. It really is. If not replacing me, it's like literally my best assistant sitting by my side. I've been through so many code issues and issues with our website and with our infrastructure here at Music Radio Creative, where I would have definitely sat down for 2-3 hours, torn my hair out, been all over Stack Overflow, gone and grabbed another coffee, probably too many coffees for the day, get wired, start shaking, still not figure it out, get to the end of the day, be in a nervous wreck, go to sleep, wake up the next morning with a fresh brain and fix it. Whereas now in today's age, I am solving issues like that in about 10 minutes. So I'm taking like maybe all day work and stress and solving that in 10 minutes. So if you think about how productive that is making me and then times that by the whole scale of humanity and look at how productive people are becoming as AI clearly is augmenting skills, I mean, this is just, I'm so excited about custom GPTs, about these assistants, about these agents that will become autonomous and speak to each other. I'm following it deeply at the moment. I'm loving where it's going. Just a tiny bit of being scared in me, but not much. Definitely not as much as Isabella. She's like, no. Don't get me anywhere near it, which is absolutely fine. But yeah, for me, it's changing my life in so many ways. And yeah, I'm a huge fan. So what else have we got here? I love watching how people use GPT. I'll be restarting the stream once you're done to see how I can learn. That's fantastic. Great to hear. I started playing with a custom GPT for our news service yesterday, but didn't get anywhere near as far as you did. So there you go. So yeah, I mean, custom GPTs are great. They're fantastic. If I go into Podcast Coach, which is one that I've only just started working on, and I go to edit this GPT, you'll see obviously I've got the GPT builder over here, but in the configuration here, these are some basic instructions. Now, what I'm essentially going to do in the future is upload some knowledge files so that it can have a little bit more from my personal knowledge. And like I say, if I've got some links to products, I'll pop them in there as well. They've also got capabilities I've obviously disabled because I don't want it going out to the internet or making images. I simply want it giving really helpful podcast advice. But one really interesting part of creating a custom GPT is adding actions. Okay. This, I think, is probably, in my opinion, and sorry, I realize that I'm covering up what I'm pointing to with my on-screen image. So this down here in the bottom left, add actions. So this, I think, is the most powerful part for those who know how to use it of creating a custom GPT. If I click into it, you'll see that action essentially asks you for OpenAI schema, which is like, I found that pretty tough, actually. I had to go to ChatGPT and say, can you help me make some OpenAI schema? But essentially what this is doing is it's allowing you to use any API with ChatGPT or custom GPTs. So if you've got an API, or if your business has got an API, if you use something like in your business like Shopify, or if you're using, whatever else, you can go in and you can put the API calls. And what I found mind-blowing about this is once you get into the nitty-gritty of what needs to go into this box, you don't even have to be precise with things. You can give kind of vague descriptions. You can say like, this bit is where it'll make the voiceover, and ChatGPT seems to know how to call the API to make your voiceover. This is why I find this totally insane. So yeah, I've done that with the voiceover generator. If you go in to this and have a look under the hood at Edit GPT. Under configuration, I've got ai.mrc.fm, which is a custom API I've built to create voiceovers. And it's really cool because it can call on that API. So I can go in here and every time I say, make a short jingle for Mike Russell on hospital radio. Okay, so I'm going to tell it to do that. It's saying creating a jingle specifically for Mike Russell on hospital radio. Sounds fun and engaging. Since we're focusing on voiceover only, let's think about the script. Bringing a dose of joy and the best tunes to your day. You're listening to Mike Russell on hospital radio. Your prescription for happiness. Right here with Mike. Oh my goodness, make it. See, I wish I'd had ChatGPT like 20 years ago when I was on hospital radio. Actually, no, it was longer ago than that. That's scary. Because ChatGPT would have created me the most awesome radio jingles for my hospital radio show. But nonetheless, now, if you are on hospital radio, or community radio, or FM radio, or wherever it is, you can go ahead, you can use this. So this is the bit where it uses the custom action part of the GPT. It talks to my API, it goes and does what it needs to do. And yes, tick, it worked. So it's not too overloaded. The voiceover for your jingle is ready. You can listen and download it from the link below. It's even given a custom little pretty link here. Download voiceover for Mike Russell on hospital radio. I actually can't wait to unwrap this jingle and have a listen. So let's just let it finish off doing all its stuff because it's using Amazon Web Services here. So it's adding an auth link and all that good stuff to it. Okay, I hope this meets your expectations. And then it does the thing about Music Radio Creative. So at the moment, I'm not monetizing this GPT, but I've just put a note to tell users, by the way, if you want something fancier or you want to use a real human or you want sound effects and music, you might want to check out Music Radio Creative. So at the moment, that's the only kind of monetization in the GPT.
Bringing a dose of joy and the best tunes to your day. You're listening to Mike Russell on hospital radio. Your prescription for happiness. Right here with Mike.
Oh, yeah. So there you go. Go and try that custom GPT for yourself. Again, for those of you who might have turned up late to the stream and said, what is this? How do I access it? It's a custom voiceover generator inside ChatGPT. I'm posting the link in the chat. Just going to read through a few of your comments, and then I think I'm going to sign off for this live stream. This has been fun, and actually StreamYard has been really awesome for doing this as well. Very, very intuitive and easy to use. So I think I'm going to be using this a lot more for my live streams. So what have we got here? Let's just read a few comments out. Unless the podcast is broadcasting elsewhere. Sorry, I've move that out of context. Yes, Dr. Mike Russell is in. Oh dear, yes. Dear, oh dear, this is definitely more than a U-rated show at the moment, isn't it? YouTube allows the bot to communicate with the YouTube API. Yeah, I can't see why not. You could definitely make a custom GPT that could call on the YouTube API. So again, it's just now all it's down to is a matter of time. There will be someone somewhere who will create a custom YouTube GPT, I'm sure, that can talk using the YouTube API. I'd love to do it. It's just a matter of time, really, and priorities. But absolutely, I would love that. I would love to have a custom GPT that could talk to the YouTube API, ask it to look at all my videos, all my comments, all the sentiment in there, all of the questions that are coming up, and come back to me and say, hey, Mike, you might want to consider making a video about this. You might want to consider doing this. Or as a front-facing thing, I could just get it to call the titles and descriptions and transcripts of my videos and basically be a knowledge base for everything I've ever done on YouTube. So that definitely excites me. Can I make it sing? I don't know if I can make ChatGPT sing yet. I probably could actually if I used the API of Suno. Suno are doing amazing things right now in the audio space with generating singing and vocals and music. So yeah, watch this space, Finn, I guess is the answer. Maybe I can. Yeah, I thought it was only OpenAI GPTs available so far. No, actually, if you go in, if you do have access to it and you go to the Explore area, there is an option right here at the top, create a GPT. It's in beta, but you can create a customized version here. Just click plus and it'll take you into the builder. You've got your recently used stuff. I've got my GPTs that I'm working on here. And obviously all the stuff by OpenAI is here. The store that they promised us, I can't see that being available. But I think, again, it's going to be a matter of time, waiting for, obviously, people to design the GPTs. And then they'll be able to surface it as something that, quite frankly, I think is going to be bigger than the Apple App Store. I mean, I just think this is absolutely incredible. What else have we got? So the podcast artwork is there. I'll check that out and try and give some feedback on the podcast artwork creator. Yeah, why not? And I think that's pretty much everything. Yeah, Mr. Beast GPT. I would be using a Mr. Beast GPT if there was one for certain. So there we go. I think that is everything for this live stream. I really hope you've enjoyed watching it and you found some value. If you have, then let me know either in the comments or get in touch. Please give me feedback on the voiceover generator GPT. I would love to know what you think. Like I say, it's literally something I bashed out in pretty much one day. So I definitely plan a load of upgrades for it, more voices, more style control. But yeah, just let me know what you think. Your feedback will help to grow that custom GPT, and we'll see just where this thing takes us. But very exciting indeed.